Serving Lord in Entertainment, Part 1.
Hi my friends, it's me Julia Faller from His Happy Planet. I want to share with you a story about how Lord placing dreams in our heart and He's providing way to fulfill. And sometimes you even don't realize that you are just following Lord's lead. And then when it happens, like, wow, amazing! And sometimes you are not realizing what you're doing, and you think one way, but it's actually supposed to be another way, or it's just amazing. So here is a story. About 4.5 years ago, I was praying, God, what can I do for you so wonderful and exciting that I could glorify you? And God sent me into entertainment business. I said, Lord, entertainment from devil, because I'm mad at Hollywood. I'm mad at entertainment. It's in certain ways ruined my life. I have a lot of things to blame Hollywood for it. Good, yes, we have something to blame. And I know how Hollywood ruined people's of many lives with all those stuff that they promote through movies. So I'm mad at Hollywood and I'm thinking that entertainment from devil. But I meet a lot of good Christian people. Some of them, it's Nisi Davis, Ken and Kimberly Keane, who was my guidance in entertainments. They provide workshops. And then it was Actors Models Talents for Christ, big giant workshop where a lot of people, Christian who wants to be light in entertainment for Jesus, they came there, big workshop where we were performing in front of different agents. And I was performing like actor and model. And yes, in the beginning I said, God, in entertainment, what can I do for you? I'm not tall enough, not skinny enough, not young enough to be a model. I speak with accent. I cannot be actress. For who I will be cast? Hey, you can't do all the time movies with spies. And it's exactly what one agent told me. Hey, with your accent, you could be cast only for James Bond girlfriend. And I thought, I am too old for James Bond girlfriend. Maybe for mother of James Bond girlfriend. Well, so I was trying anyway because I thought if God wants me to do it, I just follow God's direction. And there was one of workshop, it's comedy. And because everywhere I'm going, I'm saying something and people laughing, so I decided to do comedies. Comedy what? Comedy thing in front of people, and people were laughing. And one agent said, "You are so funny. Nobody did Yakov Smirnov female. Go for it." And I had no idea who is Yakov Smirnov. So I Googled him and I figured out who is it. And I said, okay, that's a one of direction. But my kids were too little and I didn't feel comfortable to go to open mics in bars because I should to be mother and wife. I should to be in the evenings with family. And I did some acting and modeling. God is incredible, providing with different gigs. And I had fun all alone and still have fun, a lot of fun. Even I meet in entertainment business now con people who's lying to you to get your time, energy and intellectual property. But oh well, it's entertainment business. I learned that you need to be mentally ready for that. But God is amazing. God leads you out of bad people too. But story about good stuff. I just can't share bad stuff. One lady said, Yulia, you need to share bad stuff because my life seems like everybody else. I have a lot of trouble in my life. But I just feel like entertainment to bring people joy and light, because you have trouble in your life, I have trouble in my life, and you open Facebook just to run away, don't think about your troubles, and here I am about my troubles sharing with you. You will be thinking like, oh, life sucks, it's so depressing. No, life is not sucks, because we have Jesus, because we have God. Yes, enemy is always there fighting. Oh, I again run away from my story. Focus. My husband saying focus, focus all the time. So, but I was collecting my material. I was practicing. Like, for example, I was doing extra on movies where it's a lot of waiting time, and there was my locked audience. Hey, you want some comedy? Yes, we want comedy. So I was practicing on them, my material. I was practicing, of course, on friends and family, my Mothers and Prayers group. So I was practicing all over, and we were writing, collecting my material. And when I had enough and a lot, and I was watching all-time movies, like in The Griffin Show and Everybody Loves Raymond, it's a good one, but about Lucy, I thought, oh, I want to do a show kind of like that, My Crazy Ukrainian Neighbor, and all these funny things that happened with me. Like, it's about a girl who came from another country, and she's married and she wants to adjust, but clashing cultures with neighbors and everything. So all that fun and make it clean, nice, and family oriented. So I was thinking, oh, this all material will go eventually into my show. And before Christmas, I went to show Paul Aldrich comedy show. Then we like it. It's a nice, clean comedy. Then later, during springtime, we went again for that show. And I was thinking, I want to be on that stage. I want to try my comedy routines now from stage. So I contacted Paul Aldrich and said, hey, I'm a comedian too. And I have already some comedy videos because I was performing a couple of times women's retreat or some kind of social gatherings. So I have videos already to put out and show like, hey, I'm really truly comedian. I even make a couple of bucks with my comedy. So that's official make you comedian, right? If you made money with something what you're doing, you could claim yourself. So I texted him that I want to be on your stage, and he wrote to me back that, hey, if you want to be serious about comedy, you need to try this. So there was 3 links. One about Dallas Christian Conference, another was about Rick Roberts and workshops and school of comedy, and it's here in Nashville. And third one was about Clean Comedy Challenge that organized by Leslie. And look at there, and at that time I was busy choreographing dances for another gig, and I thought, oh, I don't have time to do this, whatever, just forget about it. And I forget about it. I let it go. I didn't think about it. So I did different gigs, and we went to Jamaica. I was teaching dance and fitness internationally there in Jamaica. Come back and went to FilmCom, great conference where I learned a lot. By the way, one thing that I learned, never ever sign up big contracts. Do contracts gig by gigs. And this is advice for my friends who is in entertainment business. I learned also, if somebody pushing you to sign up contract, that's a red flag. If somebody giving you contract for many years, that's a red flag. If contract doesn't reflect all information that person promising, but in contract it's only you are giving, it's a red flag, don't do it. So I learned from my mistake. Don't do it. I learned from this movie thingy, there was lawyers panel, don't do it. I'm so all over places. That was very good. That conference was very good. And then a couple of days later, I'm telling my husband, you know what? I just remember like suddenly light in my head. We are walking, it was Sunday evening. I'm saying, honey, I think they have clean comedy competition. I think I should to move there because I want to make connections with comedians, because I always working in my head on this show that I wanted to happen. I don't know how it's happened, but I believe if God gave me this idea, God will provide. and gives me motivation and fun and joy to work towards my dream, to make my dream come true. So I think I should to go to make connections with people, to see how people what they're doing, and it will be good. It will be very enriching for my experience as entertainment. He said, sure, go. So I open on Monday sign up list, and there no spot for me.
Oh, no spot for me. Oh no. So what happened next? You can find out if you watch Serving Lord in Entertainment Part 2.